Hey friends, it's Josie and welcome back to Two Sisters Homestead. So if you are new here, this isn't the normal video that I would be doing, but it is something that we need to talk about. And this is something that has been being thought about by me and Mike for the last couple of months now. We've been trying to figure things out, but I just thought I would tell you and update y'all so that y'all know what's going on. But first, let me show you how the garden is looking. It's flourishing, it's doing really well. Okay, so here is the garden. There is my little helper. He's trying to tell that Nala was in there. But here are, so this is my lemon balm. It's still going strong. It seems like it's actually been thriving more since it's gotten cooler. And then we have all of this whole bed is nothing but cabbages. So I know they're really close together, but I'm trying to do a little bit of experiment to see how they all do. I have a little bit of pest pressure right there, but we want to see how they're going to do here, because I would love to be able to do more food in a raised bed. If I can do things a little bit closer together, that would be my goal. Some of this I think it's a little bit too close, but we'll see and figure it out as we go. And then over here, like an ornamental little cabbage my sister got. We got lettuce that we've been picking off of, and if you didn't know, when you're picking your lettuce off, try to leave the crown and so it can grow back, and then it will grow back and you can do it again. This right here is another cabbage, as you can see down in there. It's actually forming a head, which is awesome. And this one is too. Yeah, you can feel it down in there, which is really beautiful, you guys. And then over here, there is something going on with this bed, and I don't necessarily know what it is. I've added different things to it to try to help it, but it's just hardly does anything. Like, these plants have been in there the same amount of time as the cabbages, and they're still just here. But we do have some Brussels sprouts here that are trying to grow. And then in this bed, we've already been picking some, but it's the beet and carrot bed. So we got majority of that out, except for this patch over here that we still need to do, but those aren't necessarily done yet, and neither are those. But I think I might have to take those ones out. Like, this is nothing, and that's been in there. These ones I'm gonna have to take out too, because they're just too small. They're not doing nothing. And then my loofah over here is still going strong. It's having, you know, some little problems, but this has been up for a very long time and it's still thriving. But I've had these loofahs here since it was summer. Like, it's been a long time. Ground cherries are still doing okay, and they're still producing ground cherries for us to eat, which is cool. And then right here are some more cabbages that the chickens had ate down quite a bit, and I was like, oh no, you know, that just ruined them. But I went ahead and put them in here, like left them in here, and they look like they're doing really good. I think most of this is cabbage, yeah. So that's that. And I guess they ate all my broccoli, because I have no broccoli. And I planted quite a bit of broccoli, but I don't have any. So I guess that's one of the things that they ate that I couldn't save, was the broccoli. Which it is what it is now. And we do still have the fruit trees down there as well. And our flowers are still going strong, which I'm kind of shocked about. I thought by now they would already be done, because it is getting pretty chilly in the mornings. But it's not. It's still going strong, you guys, which is good. So yeah, I guess that is it for the garden tour. Okay, so as you all know, we live in a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house with my sister, her 3 children, and her husband. And everybody told us before we moved out here that, hey, make sure you really want to do this and stuff, because it can be hard living with other people. We know that, we understand that, and we get that. However, we just think for our relationship that we just need to go ahead and live in different places. That's why we got the land across the street, because we were going to do something with that over there. However, these bank situations are crazy. We make well over enough to be able to afford another place. However, the banks aren't willing to, because we have 2 mortgages on our names, mine and Mike's. So having 2 big-sized mortgages is taking a hit on his credit, plus 2 newer vehicles is a lot for them to be able to finance us for what we are needing to be financed for, I should say. So we came up with a thing where we're just going to move back into our first house. So I don't know if y'all know or not, but Mike and I do have a house that we lived in prior to moving here, and it is our house. We have a renter in it, which is our sister-in-law, and she's been in there for 2 years now, I believe, or almost 2 years. So her lease ends in July, and so after her lease ends, then we're just going to fix it up a little bit and then move into it. It's a 3-year-old home. We got it brand new. Nothing wrong with it. We're just going to do a little bit of painting because she does have children, and they changed the flooring to like the bedrooms in the bedroom, so we're going to change that back, and different things like that we're going to do. So I just thought that I should tell you guys, because around July or so, it could be sooner, I don't know for sure yet, but me and Mike and my family will all be moving back to where our old house is, and I'm kind of mixed feelings, like just all kinds of things in my head, but we're all still on good terms. We all still, do everything together and things like that. We will still be coming out here a lot, maybe every weekend, and then or whatever, or they'll come out to our place and things like that. So you won't be getting too many videos after we move of this property unless I'm over here for the weekend. And I will have a garden though, where I'll move to. We will have a garden, and so all the garden beds that we built for across the street, they will go to my new place, and we will have a garden there, and I'll still do videos there of the garden, and of me continuing to make food and how I can do things in a house in a subdivision. And I think that would be good. So if you all would like to continue to follow me, I would love that, and just to share, of I guess real life situations, because everything is not perfect, and you have your trial and errors, and you just have to try to navigate it and do what's best for you and your family. And I think that's what we are doing. I've been doing a lot of praying about it, and it seems like this is the right choice, so we will see. So yeah, so that was the news. But yeah, just make sure, like, if you ever want to do the situation, make sure that you know for sure what you're getting into, I would say, financial wise, because I knew, that we wouldn't be able to possibly live together forever, but we did, it's mainly the financial also, because we need our own space. Everybody needs their own space. I'm more of like a homebody person, and Laci and her family are more of an outgoing type of people, and that's okay. But I like to wind down and have a little quiet time and stuff like that, and just with so many people in one house, it's kind of hard to get. So with that being said, we are going to be doing that around that time. So that's what it's going to be. So I will be doing just more stuff. So whenever we do move and videoing and stuff, it's going to be more of the home style stuff. The garden in my backyard that I'll have, I'm not for sure how big yet that's going to be. I just need to do some measuring and see for that part. And then what else? I'm still going to be doing a compost pile, because obviously I would need that for my garden, and just different things like that. So, and then whenever we come out here, I'll be videoing what we're doing with the chickens out here and things like that, me cooking my recipes and stuff. And I think all in all, that is where my heart is cooking and baking and the garden. Like, that's my heart, and family, but I just try not to involve them too much in certain things. But That's where my passion is, and that's where I want to grow. So I think it's just probably just good. It's a good thing, and I'm happy for a new change, I guess. And I'm the person who, I really don't care for change, but I'm trying to be better about it. But sometimes it can be a little bit hard. But yeah, because this is like my dream. I always wanted land and property and stuff like that, and that's not out of the question. We might be able to eventually be able to do it once this place gets out of our name and we sell our other house. But for now, we're just going to try to pay down the one that we're going to be moving in, paying that down where we can sell it and make profit, so then we can put it back onto a piece of property or something. So yeah, so that's what it is, you guys. I don't want to hear no I told you so's or anything like that, because I know. And now I'm figuring it out, and I'm dealing with it, and we're moving forward. So these right here are the garden beds that will be at my place when we move. They're 8x4s. We built these, Mike and I. And they look really nice. I love them. They're big like I wanted to. Now I just need to go over to our place and see how many I can fit and how much I'm willing to sacrifice property. Hard decision. So what I'm thinking about, we have just a normal size yard over there, and I'm gonna just try to fit quite a bit of these beds in, just gonna have minimum walking space, just enough to walk through the aisles of. And then we are going to do some beds around the fencing area too, which would be really cool and pretty for flowers. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you all stay tuned. That is about it, you guys. I hope you enjoy this video. Say prayers for us, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you next time.